Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Amorim calls up young talent for first-team training and Ruud van Nistelrooy sends message to Man United ahead of FA Cup clash. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Young left-back trains with United first team. Teenage left-back Dante Plunkett has been spotted training with Manchester United senior squad ahead of their FA Cup fourth-round clash against Leicester City at Old Trafford on Friday. The 17-year-old confirmed via Instagram that he had taken part in first-team training. Plunkett joined United in 2024 after leaving Aston Villa's academy and has been a regular for the under-18 this season. Plunkett has accumulated 410 minutes in the under-18 Premier League so far, contributing 2 goals from defense. The attack-minded fullback was absent from United's defeat to West Ham United in the under-18 Premier League Cup yesterday. His style of play suggests he could be well-suited to a left wing-back role, and he'll be eager to earn a place in the matchday squad against Leicester. With limited options at left wing-back, Plunkett's involvement with the senior side is significant. Patrick Dorgu is currently the only natural option available, as Tyrell Malaysia is on loan at PSV Eindhoven and Luke Shaw remains sidelined through injury. The young defender's versatility could provide Ruben Amorim with an additional option should he choose to experiment with his selection. Plunkett is not the only academy talent hoping to feature in the squad. Centre-back Aiden Heaven, who has recently joined United from Arsenal, is also pushing for inclusion. Heaven was unveiled alongside Dorgu before last weekend's Premier League fixture against Crystal Palace and will be keen to make an impression. United enter the tie as defending champions, having defeated their city rivals Manchester City in last season's FA Cup final at Wembley. The victory secured their place in this season's Europa League, and given their current league position, lifting the trophy once again may be their best route back into European competition. Ruud van Nistelrooy sends message to Manchester United. This Friday, Old Trafford will play host to a familiar figure as Ruud van Nistelrooy makes his return to the Theatre of Dreams. However, this time, the former Manchester United striker will be in the opposing dugout, taking charge of Leicester City as they face the Red Devils in the Emirates FA Cup fourth round. The Dutchman, who briefly served as United's caretaker manager earlier this season, will be looking to guide his Foxes side to a famous victory. The match is set to be an intriguing contest, with Ruben Amorim's men determined to book their place in the last 16 of the competition. United's head coach may hand a debut to recent signing Patrick Dorgu, the Danish wingback who arrived from Lecce last weekend. Dorgu's ability to operate as a left wingback provides Amorim with an additional option, especially given United's current injury concerns. One of the major concerns for the Red Devils is the fitness of Lisandro Martinez. The Argentine centre-back was stretchered off with a knee injury during United's recent Premier League defeat to Crystal Palace. Having started 16 of Amorim's 19 matches in charge, Martinez has been a key figure at the heart of United's defense, and his potential absence will be a significant blow. Ahead of the match, Van Nistelrooy took a moment to address Manchester United supporters, sharing his thoughts on returning to the stadium where he made his name. "I'm delighted to be back at Old Trafford. Even though I am not part of Manchester United anymore, it still feels like home to me. This place holds so many great memories, and it will always be special in my heart. I want my squad to perform at their very best here, and of course, my aim is to win. We will do everything we can to get the result we want. Should Martinez be unavailable, Amorim has other defensive options to call upon. Victor Lindelof is ready to step in, while new arrival Aiden Heaven, who joined from Arsenal last week, could be in contention for a place in the squad. The young centre-back is eager to impress following his switch to Old Trafford and may see this as an opportunity to showcase his talent. This will not be the first time the two sides have faced each other this season. United and Leicester have already met twice, with the Red Devils emerging victorious on both occasions. In late October, Ruud van Nistelrooy's side secured a thrilling 5-2 victory over the Foxes in the Carabao Cup fourth round, with Case Moreau and Bruno Fernandes both getting on the scoresheet twice. Leicester also struggled in their Premier League encounter against United, succumbing to a 3-0 defeat. Bruno Fernandes was the standout performer in that fixture, playing a pivotal role in dismantling Steve Cooper's side. The Foxes will be eager to produce a different outcome this time around as they seek to cause an upset at Old Trafford. With United looking to defend their FA Cup crown, Amorim will be determined to see his side deliver a strong performance. The Red Devils lifted the trophy last season after defeating rivals Manchester City in the final at Wembley. Given their current league position, securing back-to-back FA Cup triumphs could prove crucial in ensuring European football returns to Old Trafford next season. What do you think? Is this Ruud van Nistelrooy's chance to prove himself by defeating Manchester United? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Napoli's sporting director reveals why they failed to sign Garnacho. Despite being strongly linked with a move to Napoli during the January transfer window, Alejandro Garnacho remains a Manchester United player. The reason behind the failed transfer has now come to light. Since the arrival of Ruben Amorim in November, Garnacho has struggled for regular game time at Old Trafford, finding opportunities harder to come by compared to his time under Erik ten Hag. The Argentine winger is not the only player to have faced difficulties under Amorim. Marcus Rashford also found himself out of favor, which ultimately led to his loan move to Aston Villa in January. Unlike Rashford, however, Garnacho did not secure a transfer and will now remain at United for the rest of the season, where he will need to fight for his place in the squad. With his minutes on the pitch looking increasingly limited, Garnacho was open to a move away, and Napoli emerged as a serious contender for his signature. The Serie A side made an official inquiry and progressed significantly in their efforts to bring him to Italy. At one stage, the deal seemed close to completion. However, when the transfer window closed, Garnacho was still a United player, and it has now been revealed why negotiations ultimately broke down. Napoli's sporting director, Giovanni Manna, has explained that while the club were keen on securing the player's services, financial constraints made the move unfeasible. Manna stated that Napoli submitted a substantial offer to United and came close to finalizing a deal. Garnacho was reportedly eager to leave the Premier League in January, as his situation at United had become challenging. Despite this, financial demands proved to be the decisive factor in preventing the transfer from going through. Napoli were unwilling to meet Garnacho's salary expectations, and the club was not prepared to break its existing wage structure to accommodate the youngster. Manna highlighted that maintaining harmony within the dressing room was a priority, and offering a young player a significantly higher wage than others in the squad was not considered appropriate. The club's financial stance ultimately meant that a deal could not be agreed upon. Napoli's interest in the 20-year-old was serious, but they were not willing to exceed their budget, particularly given the salary structure already in place at the club. As a result, Garnacho remains a Manchester United player, earning £50,000 per week. His immediate future is now focused on competing for a spot in Amorim's side, though questions remain over whether he will seek a move away once the summer transfer window opens. Only time will tell if Napoli or another club will return for him in July, but for now, he must prove himself at Old Trafford and fight for a regular role under Amorim in the months ahead. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.